dressed and ready to go, all dressed up and no place to go. Just kidding. I do have things to do today. I am just switching over the laundry right quick. I threw a load in this morning. Feel like I'm kind of on top of the laundry. Not really, I'm drowning. There's so much laundry, I'm drowning in it. But I do have several things that I have to do today. The holiday hustle and bustle, you guys. Yesterday, I was informed that one of Alex's family groups, his family is separated into literally 4 different, he comes from like his, hers, ours, and theirs kind of family. So he still has a relationship with all of them. And so we try to get together with all of them. But anyway, one of his family groups, it's hard to explain, it's just complicated, that's life. They're doing a Secret Santa. Ugh, not just for the adults. My family just does it for the adults. So Alex and I only have to get 2 gifts and that's easy, right? But then his family, like the kids are involved. So 7, count them. 7 is the amount of gifts that I have to. I was like, Wolfgang needs to bring a gift. He's a baby. Apparently, yes, he needs to bring a gift. By the way, no time to sort today. I'll just do another load. And then as I was going through my Christmas list, I realized, oh, this is not what I want. I mean, I'll use it anyway, sure, why not? I realized I have a few people that I forgot about. So I'm needing to grab a handful of gifts. So I'm gonna head to the store. I'm also trying to look for stuff for my, Christmas tablescape. I was looking through the books that I got for Christmas the other day, the books that I bought myself, and by books I mean one book, Joanna Gaines. So let me show you. Okay, here it is, Magnolia Table. And I didn't realize that I had both of the other volumes. I remember buying one from Amazon. I don't remember buying the other. It must have been on sale. You know what? I feel like maybe it was on sale for $10 on Amazon that one time. But anyhow, I was looking through these recipe books the other day. Some really amazing recipes in here. You'd think, I mean, she's got a book, so it might as well be pretty good. So I need to make a list of like Christmas cookies that I'm going to make because that's coming up. I don't know if I'll make them, but I need to make a grocery list of things that I need. Usually it's pretty minimal because most cookies involve the stuff you already have on hand, flour, butter, sugar. Oh my gosh, I need to print out some photos. I need to make some photo ornaments. I made a mistake, you guys. Something came in the mail. Actually, a couple things. I'll be right back. First of all, my Costco pamphlet came in the mail. Secondly, my Shutterfly book came in. I ordered one of these for Secret Santa and I spent way too much money on it. I'd show you the front, but it has a picture of my entire family. This is one of my white elephant gifts and I hope it is well received. It costs way more than the budget. I'm just saying, I busted the budget on that one. More than twice the amount. I normally look for sales and I never get the books that big. Honestly, I'd be happy if I got that book. And then that's not the things that I actually wanted to show you, but I got some stocking stuffers in the mail. And by some, I mean $20 worth. Not worth it, hashtag. My kids, for whatever reason, are obsessed with Hi Smile. So I got them each what is it even called? The sample pack. The sample pack of do you know what Hi Smile is? I didn't either. It is toothpaste. Ask me why I just spent I want to say it was 24 something, so 25 bucks on toothpaste. It must be like, I think it's an Australian brand or something because it came with a customs slip and it took a long time, 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get here. I'm not complaining, I ordered it way ahead of time, it's fine. But for toothpaste, Eleanor uses some right now and I got it off of Amazon. It's like, but we wanted to try. And when I say we, I mean the collective we, as in not myself included, as in my 2 older girls. They wanted to try all of the flavors. I don't even think this is all of them, but it's a sample pack and I had to show you that. It was so ridiculous spending that much money. Okay, well, I'm gonna go through these Joanna Gaines' cookbooks. And when I tell you, I found some really great ones. I mean, they look really great. Oh, here's one, old-fashioned sour cream-ish donut. She calls it old-fashioned glazed cake donuts. Anything called cake, I'm in. Pancake, cupcake, donut cake, cheesecake, salmon cake. I can go on, I feel like Forrest Gump over here. Not Forrest Gump, but his friend, you know? All right, I got my coat on because it is a crisp, I don't know, 50 degrees outside. It feels so good. I'm like, open the dang windows in here. It's not gonna last very long. And I bet you on Christmas it's gonna be like 90 degrees. Oh, you know what else I have to get today? Wentworth needs pants. Speaking of the cold weather, he needs pants and I need something for someone else at Target. Ooh, that's what, I have a Target order pickup. I'll explain that when I go there. And then I need something else from Target. Pants for Wentworth. This is why I make lists. I can't trust it. All right, whatever. First things first though, I gotta hydrate. This isn't the normal water bottle that I use. It's anywayyy. I don't know. It's got a pour spout. It's got a straw spout. Woo! It's got all the spouts. And yet, apparently, I don't use either one of them. It's fantastic. It comes in a ton of colors. I love this one. It's like funky fresh and lavender and all that good stuff. Actually, I saw the other day at Target that they had new Stanley colors if you're a Stan gal. Look out. Also, looking all over for my stool. I was braiding Meredith's hair this morning, so I like moved it. I'm trying to find, oh my gosh, this corner cabinet is such a mess. I'm gonna do some liquid IV. I was trying to find Element. I think I have some Element up there. I like that one. That one's sugar-free. This one has a ton of sugar in it. I feel like it's the beginning of the day, all suffice. But I like the Element. I could dig deeper for it. It's sugar-free. I think there was another brand that's sugar-free, Go Hydrate or something. I like the flavors of Element. I guess that's just my sign that I have to clean that out. But this has sugar. Liquid IV does sell sugar-free ones. I haven't tried them. I heard the peach, something peach is really good, but I don't know. Can't trust anyone you see on the internet. Anyway, I like this more than my straws because it will seal and it will roll around my car because my car doesn't have cup holders this big. The little things in life. So this is the first volume, and Joanna Gaines, the one thing I've noticed is like flipping through her books, her style is impeccable. Hold on, that one's not that great. But like this one, just the first page, I'm like, when is she gonna come out with a clothing line? You know, I'm ready for it. I'm gonna take style inspiration from her along with food inspiration. So this is just the dessert section. I figured you'd be able to look through it with me. Brownie pie, that caught my eye, but I think cookies are more Christmassy, like pies are more Thanksgiving, right? And then she has a banana pudding recipe or some kind of pudding, blueberry something. That looks really good. I want to put this on my like to make list. Chocolate orange bread pudding. I mean, really everything looks good, but can I make everything? Chocolate chip cookies, like that's a classic. Obviously, this is her first book, so she's gonna put all the classics in there. This is her second book. I haven't even flipped through, like look at this style. Like just the gold bracelet. Joanna Gaines, the woman across the room. I don't know why, but I want to dye my hair like her. I need outfit details. Where'd she grab that bracelet? What kind of teeth whitener does she use? Tortillas. I feel like some of this stuff is so basic. Like this is what she looks like, just holding her baby, making stuff in the kitchen. Can't relate. Ooh, chicken noodle soup. By the way, I made some of the best chicken noodle soup the other night. Well, the kids and Alex said it was the best, so can we trust them? I don't know, they're a little biased. I'm trying to get to the desserts. Here we are. I did find, I feel like one good one. I'll make these one day. Lucy's peanut butter brownies, those look great. Baklava, French silk pie, if you can remember, we've made that before. Oh, Joanna Gaines, stop the show. Wow, what am I doing? Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. Oh, Joanna Gaines. So many lies.
Ooh, 20-minute prep time. Beginner level, go ahead.
I will not accept defeat. Julia Child, help me now. Oh my God. Ooh, Aunt Mary's cherry mashers. And then there was another one right before it that I wanted to make. Joe's peanut butter balls. And I was looking at the ingredients and something is a little special about it. So I might make those. I'm just making a list and like I'll note down what page it's on. Ooh, a flower list. Ooh, lavender. We're putting lavender. Homemade granola bars is in the dessert section. Not in our house. This one had some interesting desserts. This is the third volume. Like, look how sleek she looks. How chic. Chic and sleek. I need the apron. I need the hair deets. How did she do that? Okay, this one, peanut butter pie, similar to the Costco version, I would say. Pumpkin cheesecake, interesting, but no thank you. Yeah, sugar, sugar, sugar. Ooh, those look fun, but these really caught my eye. Brownie cookies, you see that? Ooh, okay, that's going on my list. I feel like not really a Christmas staple. Spiced honey orange peanut brittle, hot cocoa bombs. Ooh, these meringues look good, chocolate meringues. It's weird because I don't always get cookbooks or flip through them. I've been so wrapped up with macro-friendly foods and stuff. So, I mean, tons of inspiration over there. And it, like looking at those recipes, I'm like, oh, macro-friendly foods would probably have a healthier version, but the holidays is not a time to be healthy. I'm just kidding, it totally is. But I'm excited to try out some of those. There was a pancake recipe in there. I made sourdough pancakes the other morning. I think my sourdough starter is not good. It may have kicked the bucket, I'm not sure. Since chicken noodle soup was such a hit yesterday for dinner, I'm gonna make it again. I didn't film it and then I'll share it with you. But I'm definitely gonna make it, so I'm gonna thaw out the chicken in the sink. For this soup, I use bone-in chicken thighs. I think that makes the difference with the flavor of the soup. I'm just sitting here narrowing down the Christmas cookie list that I wanna do. Narrow is a subjective term because I have like 10 recipes, probably more than that. I feel like there are Christmas cookie staples that you have to have on the dessert table at Christmas time. But then there are also like new recipes that I wanna try that maybe would be staples in the future if I try them now. You know what I mean? It might be a family tradition, but I would never know if I don't try. So like these brownie cookies, they might be a dud, but they might be the most amazing cookies we've ever had in our lives, and I might only wanna make them during the holiday season. So I wrote that down. The cherry mashers, peanut butter balls, those are all from I think they're from all different cookbooks. And then rum balls, family staple for me. Everyone else seems to despise them, which I'm okay with, more for me. Caramels, oh my gosh, I found the most amazing caramel recipe, or at least I think it is, on Instagram, so I really wanna make those. But I have to find like those wax sheets to roll in. And then I'm thinking, am I actually gonna do that? I don't know, I'll elicit the help of the children for that one. Peanut butter Christmas trees, like a Reese's dupe. I found a DIY recipe for that. A DIY recipe. And then a savory snack mix. You always gotta have something savory on the dessert table, in my humble opinion. Christmas candy, it's like in the slow cooker, but I don't think I'm gonna use a slow cooker. Snowball cookie, classic, you gotta have it. And then Italian anise cookie, another classic. Also, not specifically my favorite. It used to be my sister's favorite, but I feel like I'll make them in her honor or something. Next thing is for me to like print out the recipes and then go over the ingredients and see what I have / what I need. I'm just gonna empty this out. See, we had soup yesterday. These soup bowls are great, but also they take up so much space in the dishwasher. Might as well just leave them down because we're having soup again. Certainly soup season, and that's another thing. I thought I was gonna make like a what's for dinner soup edition, and then I just thought, so I was going through these recipe books looking for unique soup ideas, and even Pinterest too, and I thought I found some, and then I'm thinking, well, traditional chicken noodle. I feel like everyone has their own recipe. It's really simple to throw together, but also maybe not. Like, does the world need my chicken noodle soup recipe? Maybe. I do have a couple of tips and tricks. Hey, can I put cast iron in the dishwasher? Asking for a friend, really. All right, there wasn't much in here, even though it was full. I don't know. I normally have the kids do that, but I figured it'll be nice. They'll come home to not have that chore. Good. All right, I'm headed to the store since I've been wearing my jacket inside for like 2 hours. You know, I have to go to Target. I have a Target order to pick up, and then I think I'm gonna circle around. Like, I want to go to Home Goods for the Christmas tablescape. I went there the other day with Avelina. We were looking for a white elephant gift for like her and her friends. And I found a couple things for a tablescape, but they only had 2 of those things, and I'm hoping to find a couple more. She said, oh, I just put those out. And I was like, oh man, of course you just put them out. So fingers crossed that they have something, but if they don't, my life will go on. It's not that serious. The thing at Target is a blanket, but not, I mean, it's like a decorative blanket, kind of. I'm wanting to not redo my room, because who the heck knows all those pine needles on my wisher washers. Wiping shears, rain blades, what are those things called? Anyway, the addition won't be done until 2025. I've come to terms with it. Even the camera can't believe it. Like, woo! I'm wanting to like redo my bed, and not even the whole thing, just like the way that it looks. I don't like my quilt. I don't like my sheets. I recently got them. My old quilt, I loved it. We had it for years, for 6 years, until it was literally falling apart, which I feel like it should last longer than 6 years, but it didn't. And so I got a new one from Amazon, and I don't like it at all. I don't like the color, I don't like the feel, I don't like anything about it. So I want to revamp it. So while I'm at Home Goods, I also want to look for a comforter, because I looked online, they're real expensive. And I know Home Goods is like decent prices on stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled, and that's the plan of attack. Hey, guess what? I forgot my water. Oh my gosh, it is so nice outside. I wish it was like this every single day. I'm about to get run over. Not so bad, she's just backing up. Let's see what they have.
So far, I don't see the glittery reindeer. I did buy an anywayyy doll for my mom. I can't find it anywhere. I put it in like a secret hiding spot. You know how I roll. If you follow me on Instagram, I already shared, but I'm seeing Valentine's Day stuff out already. Yes, already. There's no chill. There's zero chill at Home Goods and TJ Maxx. Honestly, I love to see it. I think it's awesome. Not gonna buy any of it. It's a Disney Tervis tumbler, a good white elephant gift. I feel like this is pretty cool. Found some very beachy quilt sets over here. I'm loving this one. I think it might be too kitschy, too beachy, too much. But a quilt set for like 50 bucks. It's a steal. And then over here, what is this? Oh, and it's another quilt. I'm looking for something fluffy, something luxurious. What's up here? The whole dang bed set. I don't know if I need all that. I do kind of like the blue tones like that. I don't know about the rosiness. Kate Spade though? Ooh. I found some down alternative. It's Tommy Bahama. Don't know the price. We're gonna have to guess together. I'm guessing 100. Ooh, 60. Well, a steal. Of course, they don't have the size I'm looking for. All right, I found the wall of also, what do you get a 2-year-old that you don't even know? That is a viable option. They have Martha Stewart, they have Tommy Bahama, Calvin Klein, great options. And then I see the golden Stearns and Foster. Okay, I'm guessing 200. 200. Oh my gosh, a steal of a deal at 90. Stearns and Foster, I don't know. I grew up thinking this was like the best of the best. So I'm gonna feel around, see some of them are open so you get a little feel on it and decide what's for me.
Man, you know, the stores are wild, but the parking lots are even more wild. I try to park in the back, but like even during like times like this, the holiday season, even the back of the parking lot is packed. All right, well that wasn't as lucrative as I thought it was going to be. They didn't have the glittery reindeer, so Celine Dion style, my life will go on. I am gonna run to TJ Maxx though because, oh, look at that car, do you see? Check it. Nice. All right, world's worst parker coming at ya. So I'm at TJ Maxx obviously to get more Secret Santa gifts because the other place was a complete dud. They stopped selling kid stuff a while ago. Alex has an antique car like that and he always talks about getting smiles per mile when he takes it out, or, you know, around town and stuff. Obviously his car is not that nice. Alex's car is like a 1940 Kaiser. That was like, woo, primo.
I feel like this might be a good Secret Santa gift. Down here, even though I'm looking, like, you know, a fun little princess perfume. Even though I'm looking for other people, I'm like, ooh, you know who would like that? Me, of course. And a lot of the people I follow were talking a lot about perfumes. Am I ever gonna wear this? Probably not. But this is one of the ones.
That is in fact not one of the ones I was looking for. I was looking for Dolce by Rosie Jane. This is not it, and I haven't even opened it to see if I like it yet. I might return it. I don't know. Also found this amazing Lily dress. Not my size.
So here's the problem. I'm shopping for a bunch of people that I don't know very well, and I'm like, I don't know. They're like all boys. 2 of them are girls, 3 of them are boys, and then 2 Secret Santa gifts. 2, 3, 5, 7. Does that math add up? Like, hey, this is pretty cool. Would a 13-year-old like that? I don't know. I feel like I would like that. Of course, I can get him a gift card, but I feel like that's not the point. Like, even if he's not going to love it or use it or whatever, it's just something for him to enjoy. 13 is such a hard age to shop for. So doing my best to try to find a gender neutral gift, which is proving to be impossible. What, like, other than food, I have a consumable. You know what it is? I think it's the lack of planning because my family does white elephant gifts all the time. And I come up with a million things and I have to narrow it down. Look how cute that is. But then I'm expecting it all year. So I feel like I think about it all year long. I'm like, you know what would be great, you know? So I just need to change my mindset and think, what are some ideas that I've had in the past that I haven't implemented or that I have that were a hit? I also feel like I tend to like way overthink it. Like it's not that complicated, you know? But now I'm in the clearance aisle. Yes, all the tricks and treats, candles. That's gender neutral. A pot, everyone cooks, right? Oh, what are we gonna do? Food containers? I mean, that's pretty cool. $8? Our budget is $15 to $25, which I feel like is a pretty big range. Laundry soap? Who wouldn't want to get laundry soap? I'm just saying. Look what I found. A huge round cutting board. Unfortunately, it's over budget for me. Also, that's my card. And I found someone was trying to be sneaky. They were trying to hide it. They opened it, ate some, and then threw it behind this. Two packages. It wasn't me. Promise. I mean, did I take a nibble since it was already open? You got me. Beach chairs? Would that be a good one? I don't know. I'm so stuck on this. Oh, you know what? I grabbed something. I'm doing it. I don't care. What is that? 20 bucks. That's what I'm trying to stay around. I feel like that's pretty good. That might get passed around. It might not. But I feel like I'd be happy. I think this is also a really good time to shop around for cast iron skillets. I've seen a lot here. They even have the Dutch ovens, like the Le Creuset kind. Check this out. I don't know how much. 15 bucks for this one. Really great price. A little small. This one's a little bigger. It's 20. Whoa, this one's the biggest. It's probably 25-ish. Also, it probably weighs like 25 pounds. I'm really overthinking everything. I need to get out of here. I still haven't gone to Target. Got a treat for the road. Almost forgot. Chocolate covered pineapples? Is this a joke? I can't remember the last time I've had one of these. I've never had chocolate covered, but this is Eleanor's favorite treat. Chocolate covered pineapple, but not dried pineapple, so we'll see. Somehow, is it better? I don't know. I miss the juiciness from a fresh pineapple, but I am enjoying it. The whole 4 seconds that it's been in my mouth. I should have ate before I left the house. Story of my life. All right, now I'm gonna head to Target. Ah! Too many texts, leave me alone. Okay, so at Target, they have all kinds of organizing stuff out already. I'm so excited because come the new year or right after Christmas, whenever, I am gonna jump on that. They must have known I was coming. There was a spot right up front for me. I drove with my windows down because I don't know where to look on this phone. It's so nice outside. I ate about 4 of those, so I should be good for a little bit anyway. Let's hop inside. Let's hop inside. Why is this so difficult? I'm just excited. Oh, I can't forget about my pickup order. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of these for the Secret Santa. Oh, it comes in a 2. I don't need 2, I just need 1. That might be too small anyway. Make it work. What is it, a pack of 4? Here, give you a little sneak peek on what's happening. Maybe this would be better. This is $5 though. Ugh, I don't wanna waste that. But that's really sturdy if you're looking to organize some crap. And then the main attraction, I shared this already, but these little things, you hear my knee cracking? That means it's a good find. $5. It's like the Ziploc crap that we've seen 100 times, but for $5, we haven't seen that. And then the, tin foil and stuff like that. Is this 5 as well? Screaming deal. That's not a deal, that's a steal. This is my Target order. I'm excited about my fancy, fresh bed. It won't be fancy, but it'll be fresh. And then, oh, I know why someone put this cart back. It doesn't roll. And instead of the baskets, I ended up picking up this box. I thought this would be a little nicer. Wentworth is very particular about his pants and like feeling all of them. He does like a good jogger, not a jean or a khaki. And in true Target fashion, they are like out of stock on everything. Like, I can't find one thing that's his size, something that he would wear. Oh, this is actually on clearance, but not the right size either. So I do like how they have the sets, like the jogger sets, and then they match. Does that match? It doesn't. All right, dude's growing like a weed. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 pair for each day of the week should suffice. My bet is he's not going to wear any of them because he loves shorts, even when it's 45 degrees outside. Well, I'm back home. I'm just gonna switch the laundry over. Normally I try to fold it as I take it out. That's what I've been trying to do. So I guess I'll just do that real quick. I saw a meme that stated something along the lines of, ooh, the holiday hustle and bustle. I mean, it didn't say anything like this at all, but this was essentially the premise of, there's all these Christmas parties and holiday parties and, dress up days at school and all these activities that you're needing to go to. And also your laundry still, it's waiting for you. Every day, that's a constant. It's something that you can always fall back on. If no one else is there for you, just know your laundry's there for you. It's something that constantly has to be kept up with. So in the middle of everything, I just have to make time for it. And there's that. Also, my house, I've been walking around. It's falling apart. It's in shambles. Clean with me, maybe coming soon. I don't know. I might just, like a tornado, just go as fast as I can to try to tidy everything up before people come over for the holiday season and celebrate.
Also, will they care that I have crumbs all over the place? I don't know. It's like, it's a catch-22. You clean before they come and you gotta clean when they leave.
I can't remember if this is OxyClean or Tide. I did buy some Tide with bleach while I was at Target. And I'm just gonna transfer it in here. I feel like if it's OxyClean, it'll just add a boost. If it's Tide, then it'll just go together. But I ended up getting this mostly because when I mop, which is extremely rare, I like to throw in some Tide and bleach, and this had it together all in one fell swoop. And I didn't even know you could get bleach in like a powdered form like this. It's not all gonna fit in here. It's okay, I have another one. But anyway, I follow someone on Instagram, Go Clean Co. I followed her for a while. She's extremely popular. She cleans like everything, and her go-to for literally everything is powdered Tide. It's such a small amount, like a teaspoon, every time you mop or, you know, whatever you're cleaning, and bleach. I think that's the combo. I'm just gonna fill it up. Since I only need a teaspoon at a time, I feel like this is gonna last me a century, and it's not even the whole box. It's like I never left, but actually it's been hours. I walked into the laundry room. It smells like chemicals, like doesn't normally smell. I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it smells good, just not how it normally does. So I'm guessing that's the smell of Tide and bleach. It's safe on colors though, so that's good. Anyway, it filled up these. It's been a while. We were dabbling around in the addition, that whole thing. It's a whole thing. I don't want to get into it, just mostly for my mental health. But I picked the kids up from school and stuff, so I'm gonna start on dinner, and I'll show you how to make the world's best chicken noodling soup. It starts with some celery. I just cut mine, like I take the whole rib and I cut it into thirds just for smaller pieces. And then I'll chop it up, dice it up. And then I have a couple of juicy looking carrots. And I just cut it into more manageable pieces and then take the smaller pieces and quarter them, or sometimes even put them in thirds. I just find that my kids actually eat the vegetables when they're smaller. I might prefer them when they're bigger, but also they take a shorter cooking time when the pieces are smaller too. My brain is going slow right now. You might be thinking, oh, this seems like your average run-of-the-mill chicken noodle soup. I think there are a couple things that I do to just elevate it a little bit and give it a little bit more flavor, and there is one secret ingredient, so I'll share it with that. Is when it's time. I also don't peel my carrots. It's whatever. They're organic and I think it's fine. I do rinse them and I'm comfortable with that. And then a celery to round off the mirepoix. It's the trio of veggies that is the base of any delicious soup. Once I have the veggies all cut up, I'm gonna season my chicken. It is bone in, skin on. It is full of flavor, full of fat, full of juicy deliciousness, and that's why I choose a nice juicy meat like this. It's just gonna bring so much more flavor to the soup. I feel like this is one of the secret tips. I put the chicken in some heated oil, seasoned side down. I have a couple tablespoons of butter and then some oil in there too. And then season the other side. I seasoned the other side and then I just let it cook for, I don't know, 5 minutes on each side until it's cooked, you know what I mean? The chicken is done cooking, and so I'm just gonna reserve it onto a plate. I'm just gonna dump all the veggies in, and it's gonna cook in all of that fat and flavor. Season every layer. Okay, Google, set timer for 5 minutes. Once the veggies are nice and tender, I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic and a little bit of Italian seasoning. Maybe a little more. And a couple of bay leaves. And 8 cups of chicken broth or stock. One of these days, I am gonna make my own homemade stock, but today is not that day, so I'm thankful for Swanson. 8 cups going in there. Give it a mix. I'm gonna add the chicken back in too. I'm gonna cover it and let it cook for 20 minutes. Here's the secret ingredient. The Reams noodles. You get these from the frozen section. They are fantastic. They taste like homemade egg noodles. They're just, they come frozen. They're fantastic. They're amazing. I can't say enough good things about them. Why doesn't everyone talk about these? I'm taking the chicken out of here, and then I'm gonna like shred the chicken up off the bone while the noodles cook for 20 minutes. I'm gonna add the chicken back in and then mix it up. And, ooh, and it's done. Yesterday, the whole family told me it was the best soup they've ever had in their life.
I bet it's because they were super hungry, but also it is really good soup.
Really good soup. The broth, I added a couple more cups of broth to this. I'm a brothy kind of gal. I love to sip on it. So the more broth for me, the better. Also, I put more veggies in than, the original recipe calls for, but nonetheless, it is delicious.
Elena always complains that the lighting in here is always so yellow, and it is. Welcome to my dining room. I thought I'd put together the teacher gifts. I have a ton of gift cards in here because that's what they really want. And literally nothing else. That's it. I got these boxes from the Target dollar spot. I got a ton of the boxes. I didn't mentally prepare myself for the fact that it's like assembly required kind of thing. I may get the children to help unless it's super easy and I can do it just in like a 1, 2, 3 kind of motion. Oh, but maybe I should read the instructions. Anyway, I looked for some filler to put inside of the box, but one, I don't really want to buy filler. Like buy something for, I don't know, it's no purpose. If it was like candy or a consumable or something, I don't mind that. Oh, that's pretty cute. What do I do now? Fold this down. Anyway, so I didn't buy that. Also couldn't find it, so it kind of worked out. And then I thought, I'll just put some tissue paper in there. Like, yes, I could have gotten them just a gift card box, but I didn't. I found these first. Okay, this is above my skill set. Anyway, I'm gonna waste 20 minutes and put these together. I'm just gonna put some tissue paper in there, gift card. I'll have the kid write a note, call it a day. How many do I have to put together? 12, I think.
Not even gonna lie, this took me way longer than I thought it did. The lighting in my dining room is so poor. I had to bust out my flashlight on my phone. It's just, I had to look at the instructions. I was like, how the heck? It took some finagling, but I made it work. And then the kids came in, they heard what I was doing. They wanted to help out. And that's, without even me prompting them or asking them, they just heard what I was doing. They were like, let me help. They're for my teachers too. So that was really nice. And so they helped me put all the boxes together. And then we had to move to this table because we normally eat at the other table, especially if we have guests over. It's just a more spacious place to eat. I do need to change the light bulbs in that dining room, but I'll do that maybe next year. So instead of like the wormy papers that you could buy, I realized, oh my gosh, I have this massive stack of tissue paper that I need to throw in here. I also this night wanted to get some wrapping done. It's been several days since I did this and still no wrapping done. I have to wrap like just random gifts for all the nieces and nephews that we're going to see Christmas Eve and a couple days before Christmas. So the kids love to help me with that. I just didn't film it mostly because I didn't do it, and I probably won't film it because I'm doing it now, and then what am I gonna add it after Chris? It's just whatever. But you'll be fine. I filmed a wrap with me, and that's life. If you want to wrap with me, there's that. You can watch that, and it's a jolly old time. And so anyway, I just decided to use this tissue paper in the boxes. In the past, I've always done an extra gift on top of a gift card, but I figured doing something is better than nothing. And I had to just let it go because I had plans to do more, like maybe, I don't know, fuzzy socks or something. It's kind of not a size. It's just, socks fit most people, something like that. But I didn't, and it's just a gift card, and there's that. Even the day after, because I just wrote their names on the boxes and then the gift card as well. The morning that we had to bring them to school, I even had to do one more, rushing out the door. And, I was handing them out. I said, don't forget to give these to your teacher, that kind of thing. And someone said, oh, what about XYZ? And I was like, I need one more. So I ran back and got one more. But thankfully, I like to have a little stash of gift cards to give out. They're great if you are going to a birthday party, just last minute notice kind of thing. Or if you need a gift for someone last minute, it's great to have secondhand on hand when people show up. That is Wolfgang in the garbage. Yes, that's his favorite place to. I'm like, please leave this alone, dude. I got to get some kind of closure for it. So he stops scrounging around like a raccoon in the garbage. But anyway, it's my favorite thing to have. if someone shows up last minute that you're not expecting on Christmas, it's happened, dude. And you're like, oh, and just to give them a little something. And of course, that's not necessary, especially if they're coming unannounced or whatever. Or maybe they just thought that you knew they were coming, whatever the circumstances are. It's always nice to have something. Also, don't feel pressured to feel like you have to give them something, because I feel like you totally don't. I'm just that type of person who, oh my gosh, I'm giving everyone something and I forgot about XYZ. Oh, great. I have something. So someone can find anything that they want on Amazon. Okay. So moving on to these homemade ornaments, they are still not dry. They're taking forever to dry. So I didn't get to film the entire process of it, but I saw something on Instagram and she made it look really simple. And of course, nothing is ever as it seems, is it? So I found these silicone molds and I found this clay. It's like whatever, Crayola rocks kind of clay. And I put it in these molds. The kids really did most of this. Eleanor rocked it out. And just form it in there, and you're supposed to let them dry. And I actually forgot to put a little hole in them to, thread some ribbon through it so we can actually put them on the tree. But anyway, you're supposed to, my plan was to grab a picture of whoever I'm giving the gift to, grab a picture of them with their family or just them or whatever, and glue it on the inside. I got some Mod Podge and everything. I had everything except time. I ran out of time, and isn't that the thing of life? It's like, you can have all these plans and expectations, but if you don't have the time to follow through and execute, that's just what, and I figured, we'll save these for next year. I can also make them after the fact and just give them to them, but it's still special. I do have a couple more days, so we'll see if I get to it, but so far I have not. And I'm just going to paint them like a gold, and I think that'll be good enough. Okay, so this actually happened a couple weeks ago. We had an ornament decorating party. A week ago, week and a half, 2 weeks, I don't know. What is time? What year is it, right? So I grabbed, this was Alex's idea. He wanted to do this. He loves when the kids make ornaments. And I do too. I love homemade ornaments. This is different than my favorite kind of ornament, but I bought these wooden ornaments off Amazon. I got the glitter, kind of punch glitter ornaments. You know what I'm talking about. Everything off Amazon. The paint pens are always a hit. These Christmas holiday themed glasses, not the best. I don't know. He wanted to have something, so he ordered those. I also made hot cocoa in the crock pot, Swiss Miss style. I think that's just the easiest, most convenient way to make hot chocolate. I think it's a crowd pleaser. I just do Swiss Miss, water, and a few cups of heavy whipping cream, a couple cups of that, fill the rest up with water, and then Swiss Miss, you're good to go. And the rest of the accoutrements on the little dessert tray right there, the hot cocoa tray, most of the stuff is from Trader Joe's. I stocked up at the beginning of the season. This is the other table full of other ornaments to make. These beaded ornaments, oh my gosh, such a hit. And it really brought back memories for me because I used to do these all the time. But now they have little patterns that you put underneath. I feel like maybe they used to have those. I don't really remember. You know what else I don't remember? How to heat them up. I melted the first one I did. I felt so bad, but it definitely happened. And I melted not only the plastic beads, I don't have the patience for that while I'm holding a baby. Sorry, I didn't clip any of these clips either. I didn't clip any of them. Anyway, so I melted the tray. I melted her ornament, and it was a snowman, so I thought it was kind of fitting. Also tells a story. Does it look perfect? No. Will she hang it on her tree? I don't know. I won't ask. I don't want to be let down. But I got another set. All of these sets are off Amazon, and this set was the least hit. And you could make a wreath with that. The beads were just really difficult to thread through the pipe cleaners. I would have liked the thicker beads just to make a candy cane or something easy. But those beads were just too challenging to put on the pipe. I started making one and then I gave up after 5 beads. I was like, I don't have time for this. You know what I mean? Because that's how difficult they were. And they're really thin. You have to add 100 to 1. That was probably the least popular of them all. The beaded ones were the most popular. This is the other set that I got. And also not the most popular. I mean, I want to say, because it's time consuming, but the other ones were time consuming too. I do feel like a few people did this one, so that's good. But not a lot of finished ones. So I saved them for next year. And, as the kids get older, they'll be into different things. But Meredith did really great on this one too. So it wasn't like an age thing. It was like, oh, this is cute, but it was difficult getting the bead on the little applicator kind of thing. You know, you can see her trying to do it, but there you see, it's a little tricky. And anyway, so she had fun doing that. I helped her for a little bit. And then the plastic ones were really my favorite. I don't know, maybe just because they were most nostalgic for me, because that's the kind of thing that I made. I'm not sure I ever made an ornament per se, but I do remember having those all around my room and like loving them, you know? So maybe a 90s toy, but brought back to life. You know how trends, they circle back around, everything goes out of fashion and then back into fashion. Fashion trends right now are 90s, so it makes sense that these toys are coming back in fashion. I saw Furbies at the thrift store, a lot of them. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I just got a text from something. So I hope maybe this gives you some motivation to do some homemade ornaments, because those are my favorite to hang on the tree. And then, of course, Wolfgang was just here eating. I was just keeping him occupado while we were doing the ornaments. Oh, and then I brought out the s'mores maker. I had some peeps, some holiday peeps. I'll bring this out again on Christmas Eve. And whenever we host things like that, well, okay, we're hosting Santa Claus is coming to town the day before Christmas Eve. Then we're going out of town Christmas Eve. And then we're coming back in town the day of Christmas. So I'll whip all of this out. I hope the weather cooperates, that we're able to actually enjoy like hot cocoa and s'mores and stuff, because sometimes it's just too hot here in Florida to enjoy that kind of thing. But the past couple of weeks, the weather has been amazing. Look at the intricate details. Isn't that incredible? So my girls made some really great ones, and I was so happy about that. Wentworth too, he's 7, he did it. So don't think it's an age thing. I think it's just a patience kind of thing. So it was really fun. But I will say, ironing them, like melting them, I was happy to find my iron, first of all. But then melting them, there's got to be a trick to it, where we like melted it a little bit and then flopped it off and tried to finish the process without melting the plastic underneath. There's got to be some kind of rules, and not just rules, directions. I got to watch a YouTube video. Oh, and we went to Busch Gardens. We always visit the Santa Claus at Busch Gardens. I think they're one of the best ones. We have International Mall near us, and the Santa Claus there is always amazing. The line is crazy long. And then when we're at Busch Gardens, we always go through Christmas Town and stuff like that. So this one was incredible. We always have a good time. And it's always funny to see, like, you know, the kids all dressed up to meet Santa. Our kid, I feel like we don't go all out. It's not that big a deal for us. We literally go on a weekday to make sure the lines are less than, and we pick our kids up from school and have them, you know, throw something on that's festive, or at least red and green or whatever they want, you know, and then we visit Santa, and it's no big deal. And we try to keep it low key, but also it's special at the same time, because of course we're visiting Santa. And then the kids get to ride a couple rides, and then we go home, and we usually grab something to eat on the way home. So it's just a special little activity that we like to do. And look at this part where Wolfgang just hands Santa his headlights, or whatever they're called. It's just so fun. So it's just special moments like this. You wait in a line for an hour to meet Santa, to spend, you know, 2 minutes with him, and it's all somehow worth it at the end of the day, but just for the memories, right? And then the next day, Eleanor, you know, all the kids had festivities, but we dressed her up as Cindy Lou Who. But that is it. Thanks for hanging out with me while I got some last minute holiday hustle and bustle things done. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.